Imagine a country with a population of over 1.4 billion people, where the domestic market is on the verge of a massive explosion in growth, driven by an insatiable appetite for high-end consumer goods and a government committed to stimulating economic expansion. This is the reality in China, where the domestic consumption market is poised to continue its upward trajectory in the second half of the year, fueled by a combination of factors including the implementation of stimulus policies and a rising demand for luxury products. But here's where it gets interesting. The Chinese government has been actively promoting consumption as a key driver of economic growth, recognizing its potential to unlock new opportunities for businesses and create jobs. In fact, consumption has played an increasingly crucial role in China's economy, accounting for 44.5% of the country's economic growth last year, surpassing investment and exports. According to Cai Jiming, a professor at Tsinghua University's Institute of Economics, consumption is the fundamental driving force of economic growth. Improving consumption capacity, optimizing the consumption environment, and promoting consumption upgrading can help drive the coordinated development of production and circulation, forming a virtuous cycle of economic growth. To support this transition, the Chinese government has introduced a range of supportive measures, including the issuance of ultra-long-term special treasury bonds worth 300 billion yuan, to back the consumer goods trade-in program. This program has already led to sales exceeding 1.6 trillion yuan in the first 6 months of the year, driving strong growth in the retail sales of cars, home appliances, and electronic products. And this is the part most people miss. The trade-in program is not just about stimulating consumption, but also about promoting the development of new industries and creating new job opportunities. For example, the elderly care sector is expected to be a major growth area, driven by an increasingly aging population. Other areas of growth include long-range medical treatment, high-end physical examinations, housekeeping services, and the cultural tourism sector. The Ministry of Commerce has also launched the Shopping in China campaign, which has attracted domestic and international consumers and generated fresh sales growth. But what about the role of tax refunds in stimulating consumption? China has unveiled a set of measures to optimize its departure tax refund policy for eligible overseas visitors, resulting in a 94.6% year-on-year jump in sales revenue, driven by tax refund shopping. For businesses like DJI, a domestic drone manufacturer, the introduction of tax refunds has been a game changer, with sales boosted and order conversion rates lifted to around 80%. As Guo Shougong, store manager of DJI in Guomao, noted, foreign visitors are used to getting tax refunds when they travel abroad. Many travelers coming from countries such as the United States, Russia, Germany, and Saudi Arabia are interested in buying drones and handheld products. So, what does the future hold for China's domestic consumption market? With the government committed to stimulating economic growth and the population's appetite for high-end consumer goods showing no signs of abating, the prospects look bright. As Fu Yifu, a special researcher at Su Merchants Bank, noted, the consumption market is expected to continue its growth trend in the second half. To further boost consumer demand, exclaimer, it's also crucial to lift consumer confidence by raising incomes and creating more jobs. End. But here's the question. Can China's domestic consumption market continue to drive economic growth in the face of global uncertainties and downward pressure on the economy? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think China's domestic consumption market has the potential to unlock new opportunities for businesses and create jobs? Or are there other factors at play that could impact its growth? Let us know in the comments.